Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to Volume 2 in our series on how to develop a natural strumming technique on the guitar. Today I want to convert a simple melodic idea, this one, into a strum. Now I'm sure you've heard that little musical tag somewhere. I'm not sure of the origin of it. For me, I first come across that sound as the ending to the famous tune Yakety Sax, written by the late great Boots Randolph, one of the best tenor sax players that there's ever been in popular music, and Richie Rich, who was a rhythm guitar player that played with Boots. Yakety Sax is this tune if you're not familiar with it. And that's the first time my ears heard that, but I'm sure you've heard it too, in cartoons, in circus music and what have you. We're just going to play it nice and steady and very simple. We're going to do it in the key of C. So those notes will be C, G, G, G sharp, G, B, C. And if you're not familiar with those notes and where they are, check out all my tutorials on how to learn all of the notes on the fretboard. But I'd like you to play that melody with me as a single string melody. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in your mind's ear, that tune should be really clear. Ba ba da da da, ba ba. Now what I want you to do is just dead out the strings on your guitar. You can put your hand anywhere. We can just do it. I'm putting mine down there around about the 8th fret. We're not pressing the strings down. We're not looking for that. We're just putting our fingers over the strings to stop them being able to ring on. So we get that sort of a chuck sound. Okay, now what I want to do is, using that just drum type sound on the guitar, I want to play that same tune. Ba ba da da da, ba ba. So let's do it again. Ba ba da da da, ba ba. Now notice what I'm doing on my right hand, in the same way that when I picked the melody, I didn't use all down strokes. I went da, and then I went alternate picking here. Da, 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 and then da, da. Now I'll let you just zoom in closely on your vision on my right hand and work out when I'm picking down and when I'm picking up. The last thing I want to do is convert this into a mechanical challenge. Keep it musical. Hear the sound in your head. Da, 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 and then go. Okay, once you get that comfortable and natural, then I want to convert that little chuck sound into some moving chords. Now in the key of C major, which is where we're playing that melody, the two chords involved will be C major and G major, and it'll be like this. Now you'll notice I'm using the alternate fingering for G, so I'm using my little finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string for the high G, 3rd finger for the low G on the 6th string, middle finger for the B on the A string. The reason I'm doing that is it's quite a rapid change. If we go like da 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 da, ba ba, well that G to C at the end is happening quite quickly. And by using that shape instead of the normal way of playing G, you can see there's a lot more angst there on my left hand, a lot more finger movement, unnecessary finger movement required to go G to C. So this versus this. Okay, lot harder, lot slower. Don't make life hard for yourself on the guitar. If there's an alternate fingering to play a chord that lets you move quicker and the occasion requires it, use it. Okay, so after 4, I want you to strum now but in chords. So all of those notes are C chords except where the B is in the melody. That becomes a G chord just for the one strum, and then it goes back to the C to end on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And obviously if we sped that up, and already we're sounding musical with our strum. Now there's many times in music where it's appropriate to just be light and polite and sit in the background and essentially just play even strums. Just like that. However, most music that makes people want to get involved with it, get up and dance, tap their feet, nod their head, clap along, it's not normally music like that where it's just mechanical and we're just, in essence, sawing away at the guitar. It's normally got some beat to the strum, some rhythm in the strum. Georgia was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew it couldn't last. Georgia left his home in Tucson, Arizona, heading for California grass. We'll get back, we'll get back, we'll get back to where you once belonged. We'll get back, we'll get back, we'll get back to where you once belonged. So you can hear right through all of that Beatles classic. At no point in time was I either doing this or doing this. And sadly, that's about how 90% of the world's guitar players, particularly student guitar players, approach their strum. And if you're not careful, as a beginning guitarist, you can find 20 years down the track that your guitar playing, your rhythm guitar playing, remains trapped in a mechanical style, that you never really do learn to free up your right hand and play your rhythm as if you were a drummer, part of the rhythm section. Don't forget, in a band situation, the rhythm guitar is an integral part of what they call the rhythm section, which is made up of the bass player, the drummer, the rhythm guitarist, and if there is a keyboard player, the keyboard player. So your job when you're playing rhythm guitar is to never lose sight of that word rhythm. I'm going to finish this tutorial now by inserting an extract from my classic guitar riff tutorial on how to play Down on the Corner. Down on the Corner is the classic Creedence Clearwater hit that sounds like this. That famous guitar riff. Now, if you're interested in playing the lead guitar riff, please check out my tutorial in the classic riff playlist called Down on the Corner. But what I want you to do is listen to the rhythm guitar part that's supporting the lead guitar riff. I played the rhythm, the bass, and the lead on this next extract that you'll hear, but focus your ears on the rhythm strum. I did not do this. And I didn't even do this. What I did was this. And I think you'll hear that that last strum is far more engaging, far more rhythmical, and just brings the rhythm section together. I also played the bass guitar, so you'll hear the lead, the rhythm, the bass and the drums locking together and bringing this tune to life. I hope you've got something out of this tutorial. Drop me an email if you have any basic questions about music tuition. Keep in touch via my website, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like these click like if you enjoy these tutorials. I intend to keep posting more for the many instruments that I play and teach. Bye for now.